Why the is TikTok getting banned?
Language, Brian.
Calm down, Brian. Take a deep breath.
Okay, we edited and we bleeped it out, right?
Yeah, it's bleeped out.
Okay. I have no idea what's going on.
So I think that the main reason why they're doing this is because of the spyware.
Yeah, that's what they say, but I don't know what that actually means.
I feel like there's already spyware on every other app. I think it's just because it's owned by the Chinese.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
No, I don't disagree with you there. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think we're being spied on by Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, every single website ever. And TikTok just does the same thing.
So all these companies do it, but it's okay because they're American companies, and you think just the Chinese companies not allowed to do it because America doesn't want us to.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think they're a little jealous. I think America is jealous because they can't create an algorithm as good as TikTok's.
I feel like the algorithm, it's like the secret formula. They're going to unveil it. I feel like it's not going to be as good or crazy as people think.
I think it is as good and crazy as people think.
Why,
because
though?
YouTube can't make it as good. TikTok has it. Facebook can't. Instagram can't. No other app can create that algorithm like TikTok has.
What makes the TikTok algorithm so much better?
It's just so much more directed to you, because if you go through Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, it's not really directed directly to you. You'll get a few. Like, I think Instagram is the second best.
I feel like it's everything that's old on TikTok, though.
Exactly. TikTok spits out the new content and the new content that you want to see. If you like golf, it spits you the golf. It spits you the food that you like. It spits everything that you like.
I feel like YouTube's pretty good at recommendations, though. I feel like they kill it. I just feel like they don't have the viral pop factor. They're not like you're going to post a video, it's going to get 300,000 views in the first hour.
You're right.
Because it's not as direct. So that's to me the advantage that TikTok has. It's less more of like the catering the content you want, but more so of like, you have the pop factor for what's most viral right now.
Yeah, I think it gives everyone an equal opportunity. And I think that the good from TikTok heavily outweighs the bad. I don't know the behind the scenes of the spyware thing. Maybe it's horrible. Maybe it's really bad. But the good thing is that, like, you learn new recipes. You find new artists that you would never see anywhere else. You find new podcasts like ours that we wouldn't have the platform to do if it wasn't for TikTok.
Small businesses, places that rely on TikTok to drive traffic to their stores for food, merch, whatever. Think of like all the pop-up shops that happen. Think of all the businesses that have like merchandise or food, cinnamon buns. Like, I've gone to places for cinnamon buns before.
Because of TikTok.
Yeah. The Hive. I went to the Hive.
You know, I found
Foodie something is the account. But they posted something. So I was like, I'm wrong.
I found so many new restaurants and new experiences in New York City, in wherever I'm traveling to, based off TikTok. I went to Sweden and I looked on TikTok. I go, best things to do in Sweden. And it gave me 500 better results than I got on Google. On Google, it was like, go to a park, go to a beer garden. TikTok was like a specific place, a cool experience.
You go through like TripAdvisor and stuff, and it's all the same basic stuff that sucks.
Go to a museum.
My girlfriend uses TikTok solely for planning trips. Like, that is her resource. So the fact that that's not going to be there and you don't have the same search engines on Reels and everything, it's very tough to find content elsewhere. TikTok was almost like Google for social media.
It's better than Google. I think it's way more specific than Google. And like, if you want to find something that's different and new, you look up TikTok, and it's the best ones because it's what the people like. It's not what Google likes. It's what the people see as cool and trendy.
Yeah. I just feel like you really don't think that someone in America, like some like nerd who codes for a living, could like develop an algorithm and cater it over the course of like a few months.
They haven't done it.
Serviceable. Yeah, they haven't done it, but we also haven't tried making TikTok replica in America.
Are you kidding me?
It's not the same. YouTube Shorts, not the same.
Instagram Reels is the same thing.
It's not, because you have in-feed pictures as well. And then you have to go to a separate part of the app. When you open up TikTok, you're automatically on Reels.
Do you realize that the algorithm for Instagram Reels is the same thing, same mindset as TikTok's?
I agree with that, but it's a different platform. Instagram, you also introduce pictures. It's different.
It's so different.
No, Brian, because you open up the app. When you open up the app, you're automatically already scrolling. It's one motion. You go to Instagram, you get pictures, you could scroll down and eventually end up in Reels, or you could go to the tab on Reels. It's not the first thing when you open the app.
I understand. It's just a different model, but it's the same idea behind the algorithm.
I agree with the idea, but I'm saying the template's laid out a little differently.
The template isn't the problem, it's the algorithm.
I think part of it's, hey, I'm giving you the exact content you want up front rather than putting an extra click away. It's like a UX thing.
I disagree with that. Totally.
Hey, I'm a UX guy. UI, I used to work in it in my corporate life.
You don't even know what that stands for.
Yes, user interface and user experience.
Interesting. All right, well, that's what I had to say about TikTok.
Okay.
I'm taking off this shirt.
Okay, take off the shirt.
I have a shirt underneath. It showed my belly.
Yeah, well, we'll bleep that out. We'll blur it out. We'll make sure. I wanted to also continue on TikTok. I thought I was going to start the podcast, but we're on the same topic, so we agreed. This is how we really feel about TikTok getting banned.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Last week, we pranked our followers into thinking that we were ending our podcast because TikTok was gone.
Correct. Not a lot of people like that.
We're not. No, they didn't. But we're not going anywhere.
We're not.
We're staying. We're here for good. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry.
We'll be posting. We won't stop.
Where are we going with this? Where are we going?
I'm going. Let me go.
Let's go.
Jeez. Okay, I got 5 points here for me. Feel free to interfere as you
I
may.
will feel fee.
Feel free to interfere as you may. First point. It sucks.
That TikTok is getting banned.
Yes.
It's stupid.
I said, I don't know if it's a security risk or an excuse to buy the company, but bottom line is it sucks. Small businesses, creators, we just hit on that earlier.
Correct. And it's, I mean, we talked about this endlessly. It's at the end of the day, we're losing a lot of followers and therefore we're going to lose a lot of income.
Yeah, which, I mean, we'll survive. We've diversified, but you know, it is.
It would just be nice to be consistent with what we had.
Yeah. Spent 4 years of work to build that. And
Correct.
It's just gone. It
Yeah,
sucks.
that's horrible. You guys suck.
Number two, whether it's TikTok or somewhere else, people are going to consume content somewhere. That's my takeaway. So it actually might benefit us in a way. Mm-hmm. Hopefully people push over to YouTube or Instagram. Who knows? But yeah.
I think that's everybody's thought process. It's not like short form content is going to go anywhere. It's not like people are going to randomly generate a longer, what's it called?
Spit it out. What do you think?
Oh, it's like Dory. What's the
Dory algorithm?
It's like the
social media?
How long you can pay attention for?
Attention span?
Attention span. It's not like people are just going to randomly. It's not like people are going to magically create themselves a longer attention span. People are always going to like short form content, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on TikTok, or a new app.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
Number three, if America buys TikTok, it will never be the same. That's my takeaway as well.
Okay.
Because if they sell the company, they're not going to sell the algorithm.
Yeah.
And the algorithm, who knows if they could be able to produce at the same level, same type of content. It will never be the same. The ability to go viral will be limited.
Well, yeah, we'll see. You said that you think that they could just put a smart guy in a lab and figure it out.
I hope so.
I don't think they can because they haven't done it, but I hope that happens.
It's not going to be the same thing, but if you told a developer create TikTok again, I feel like they'd be able to do at least like 9% of the job.
9% of the job?
90% of the job.
I don't know. I feel like they've been trying to do that since TikTok came out. So
I just feel like they're doing it
thoughts.
on platforms, and I guess that's where we disagree a little bit. On
It's the
platforms
same
that-
thing.
Yeah,
They've been at it for 5, 6, 7 years. They couldn't do it.
Yeah, but TikTok still existed.
Yeah, but you don't think they would have just made another one?
I don't think so because TikTok existed. But if
it's
they get
not
rid of it,
American.
but if they get rid of it in America, they'd be able to produce their own.
Okay.
Promise
whatever.
people would still
This is the
consume.
same thing.
Fourth one, we may find a way to still post on TikTok. I didn't talk to you
I
about.
don't think that's going to work.
I don't think
VPN,
it
it's
is
not
either.
going to work.
VPN, and then maybe
don't think that's
someone
gonna work.
international could post content for us
I don't
on their
think
own
it's
account.
gonna work.
No,
I don't think it's going to work because I just have a feeling they're going to find a way to not let that happen.
yeah, I mean likely, but maybe someone international or something
Maybe.
could post content.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't have high hopes for that.
Yeah,
But we'll see.
we're gonna look for loopholes to keep the international
Correct.
audience entertained.
Yeah, I mean, we have international followers on every platform, but TikTok, I mean, is a huge audience for us.
My fifth feeling and takeaway. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for
Look at that.
following us. I mean, yeah, we're it's not like we're dying. It's not like we're gonna just fall off the face of the planet. We're gonna be on YouTube, hopefully TikTok, Instagram, everything.
Yeah, everyone who followed us on TikTok, watched us on TikTok, you made this possible to become our career.
Correct.
Without this pop off that we had on the first 2 videos we posted, we probably would have never found this avenue. And it was solely because of TikTok that we started doing that.
Yes.
And then we posted all platforms.
Yeah, it was solely because of TikTok, and then we made the move over to YouTube, and YouTube allowed us to go full time, but TikTok allowed us to get to YouTube.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So
That's like
TikTok is like the main thing.
Our parents, our actual parents are TikTok, but we were adopted by YouTube and Instagram.
Correct.
Yeah. that's maybe
Yes.
stepdad. I don't know.
Sure.
That's how I'm thinking about it. So yeah, if you are watching this and you follow us on TikTok or you watch on TikTok, go follow us somewhere.
Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
go
we're
follow
all
us
over.
anywhere.
We're all over.
Yeah, we're all
can
over
find us.
on all platforms.
Yeah.
Podcast 115. Welcome.
115.
Starting with a bang. Brian changed his shirt already. Should I change
did.
my shirt?
If you want to.
No, I'm fine with this.
No, I didn't want to wear that. It was a little hot.
Okay.
But I'm a little chilly. I'm just going to hold on to this one.
Okay. Hold on. I like that one. Was it bait and tackle?
Yeah. We were talking about getting a VPN. Maybe someone is TikTok going to be a thing in Europe? I'm sure it is.
It is. It is.
So stupid.
Which is why it's I think some of these bigger companies or people who are able to will just hire someone overseas to run a separate account so they could still share their brand. Because if you
I'm
can't
sure they
post
would,
in
yeah.
America, then
Yeah, I'm
it's
sure.
fine.
Well, you can't post in Canada, I don't think. Maybe you can. I don't know. Whatever. I want to talk about Americans versus Europeans.
Okay,
Because
that's
people
fun.
love when we talk about that.
Okay.
Specifically when you talk about
Yeah.
that.
It's my specialty. I'm an expert in the area. So
Who does these things better, Americans or Europeans?
here we go from the expert himself.
The measurement system.
Measurement system. Okay, honestly, listen, I'm an American at heart.
Yeah.
Metric system just makes way more sense
Why does it make more sense?
because it's like equal components across everything, right? So
Is
like,
it?
yes, I think so. I mean, the only thing that they do wrong is like Celsius. Like that scale doesn't make sense in my head.
That's not the metric system.
Okay.
That's different.
Also, it does make sense to them. It doesn't make sense to me because I'm American. No, I think they do everything great. I think like you have meters, kilometers, and then
I
you have
don't think-
centimeters, like things broken down by the prefix of the measurement.
Okay.
So centimeter is like
Correct.
100.
Yeah,
and it's
I
like
would
a
agree
fraction.
with that. And kilograms, grams.
Yes, it means 100 or 1,000 of whatever.
Yes.
I don't know the measurements.
I agree. No, it definitely makes more sense. It's on like 1,000, 100 scale. It's kilo, milli,
Yeah,
1 gram.
rather
whatever.
than us where it's like, okay, 1 inch equals how many feet?
12.
Well, 1/12. But yes, one
It's
foot,
random.
1 foot equals how many inches? 12. It's random. And then it's like, oh, how many feet in a yard? And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, there's 3 feet in a yard. It just doesn't compute unless you memorize it.
I don't know why we ever did that. It's pretty damn stupid.
I kind of like that we have our own thing though.
What about driving on the side of the road?
Driving on the side of the road, I feel like it's got to be the right side of the road.
Yeah, I mean that's where we grew up. That's how we grew up.
Yeah, so I'm going to say America.
I think that here's my take on the right side of the road thing. I think that majority of the world are righties.
Yeah.
But driving on the right side of the road, having the steering wheel on the left.
I don't know. I'm going to go on a limb that I'm not very confident on. I'm going to say it has to do with your eye dominance. So if most people are righties, they might be right eye dominant, which is the more center point in the
this a
car
real
that you're
thing?
driving. No, I'm making it up, but
Oh, it's okay.
I'm saying like if you're in a car and you want the best vantage point and you're dominant in the right eye, the center of the car is more aligned with your right eye on the right side of the road.
I don't think it matters, to be honest. I think it's like
Have you
right
driven on
side,
the left side of the road? Have you ever done it?
I've never personally driven,
No.
but I've been in cars.
Every country I've been in where I've driven myself, because we road trip a lot,
Yeah.
I've been on the right side of the road.
Spain?
Spain was right side, yeah.
Really? Okay. What about temperature? So Fahrenheit, Celsius, who does it better?
Yeah, I think Celsius actually. I think the Europeans.
So we've had this argument before, or discussion before. We didn't argue about it. I think we agreed. Celsius, water freezes at 0 degrees.
Yes,
So
and
everything above 0 is hotter than freezing.
and it boils at 100. So they're round numbers.
Sure.
But water Fahrenheit boils
I don't think it boils at 100, does it?
because I think 212 degrees.
It does, yes.
So 212 degrees Fahrenheit is where water boils, and 32 degrees is where it freezes.
Correct.
So it doesn't make much sense, but like I think this one's actually equal. I think it's like whichever one you think you use.
Yeah, I don't really care for this one. I mean, the Celsius, it makes sense that water freezes at 0, but the Fahrenheit, it's like a scale from 1 to 100. Like 0 is really cold and 100 is really hot.
Yeah. My problem with Celsius is that like they're too close together. So like when I'm going out like
Yeah, that
for
makes
temperature wise, like the difference between 22
sense.
degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius is like 10 degrees, 12 degrees
It makes
Fahrenheit.
sense. That's why I like Fahrenheit. I think Fahrenheit's better. to
I'm
be
going
honest.
team Fahrenheit. I'm
Because
taking it.
32 degrees is freezing. That means it's 32%. Like if you saw a scale from 1 to 100, 50 degrees would be like perfect. Like as equal hot as cold.
Yes, yes.
And that's right in the middle of zero.
The scale is equal across degrees. Like
Yes.
2 degrees colder is fine across the entire scale.
Correct.
Meanwhile, 2 degrees at 1 degree Celsius versus 30 degrees Celsius could be completely
Yes,
different.
you're right. Yes, I agree. I think America does that better.
Like the distance to boiling and, it's just got to be the same.
So America's better than Europe.
Yeah, I'm going to vote America better than Europe. Because,
when would you not?
Let's go America. I'll take it.
America.
Brian, I have a huge announcement to make.
Huge or huge?
Huge announcement.
Huge?
Huge.
I don't know what that means.
Brian,
Yeah.
I have a huge announcement to make.
Yes.
I wrote a book.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard.
That's
in my
not a lie. Do you want to see it?
life. Yeah.
Okay. So I've been working with my uncle over the last year.
Did you
And I
actually?
wrote a book.
What?
So I've had it for the past year or so, or 2 years, and it's finally finished.
Why have
And
you
I was
never told me
So
this?
excited because I was secretly working on it because I was waiting for this moment to be able to announce it. I wrote a book. It's called 100 Million Friends and Brian. Because 100 million is our goal for subscribers. Eventually, we want to reach 100 million. And I host the
This is
podcast
crazy,
with you.
Zach.
Yeah, it's insane. It's nuts. I'll let you look through it.
Are you pranking me or is this real?
No, I'm not pranking you. Look at it. It's got chapters,
I believe
everything.
you. Wait. Hold on.
What?
This is a 2024 national bestseller?
Dude,
What does that mean?
my uncle got the connection. So it's written in 2024 and in 2025, it's hitting stores at the end of this month.
But What does it mean it's a bestseller?
No, because it hit the pre-market or something. I don't know. I didn't fully understand it.
Did it sell yet?
No, it didn't sell yet. It's not up for sale yet. You have chapters within this book. You have chapter 1, The Dream Begins. Chapter 2 is Meet Brian, the ultimate sidekick. I'm sorry to call you a sidekick. I didn't.
Yeah, what the hell's all that about?
Chapter 6 is Veronica, a mother's love and support. Chapter 9 is Golfing with a Purchase. Yeah.
This is crazy. Is this mine?
insane.
Can I keep this?
You can keep that copy, yeah.
Let's go.
And we were able to make it a bestseller through my uncle's connections in the industry. It's crazy.
What does a bestseller mean? I'm happy for it. This is awesome.
I feel like I could have done a better title, to be honest. Can you show the camera the book cover? Yeah. Look at that's me at the Netflix premiere for Sly. Did you read the
I love
subtitle?
That's what I mean. This is a good promotion for Sly.
Did you read the subtitle?
The true story of chasing fame with a loyal sidekick and dream.
I kept calling you sidekick. I don't know.
What the hell is that all about?
It's all fake. It's not real.
Yeah, I was going to say, how is this how did you do this?
My aunt for Christmas.
What is this?
She did an AI generated book.
I'm not gonna lie, I believed you. I was like, what but if you ever did this, I would be so shocked that you could just keep this from me.
I know.
Because I talk to you every single day and I'm with you like half the week.
No, so my aunt got this book that's AI generated for all my relatives.
That's sick.
My brother got a book. Her other side of the family got books.
See, it makes sense for you though, because you did talk about this with your uncle.
Yeah, so my uncle wrote a book.
This is actually awesome.
And we'll put it up. I was like, do I have to read it now? Look at the back. A captivating story of dreams, friendship, and the thin line between notoriety and a meaningful connection. Literary dreams journal.
I can't believe that
I feel like I have to read it.
I legitimately thought that you made a book. You actually got me there. That was really good.
It was like building a community, facing rejection and setbacks.
Can I see this?
It's crazy.
If you made a book, you would never put the Netflix slide thing on the cover. And I was like, I can't even read these words.
I know. But yeah, it's funny. I think my brother's was something about his cat and like the things he has.
$32.
Yeah, $32. I think that's what you could pay to get an AI generated book printed. Which I feel like I need to read this.
This is a cool idea.
I feel like I need to read this. It's a great gift.
It's a great gift. Is this
Yeah, my aunt's intro. And when I told her when I got it, I was like, I know exactly what I'm doing with this. I'm convincing Brian I wrote this.
This is great. This is so good.
Yeah, so
I love that.
Maybe we'll put it on the wall or something like that.
Should put that on the wall. That is so funny.
I was so excited. I forgot
put
to
it up here.
I forgot to bring that last week, and I was excited to bring it last week and show it to you. But there it is.
I was like, how is it a bestseller already?
I was like going to start the podcast with it next week, but it's fine. It's good.
That was insane.
Yeah,
I love that.
I feel like I need to read it. I really do.
Is it just like ChatGPT, the whole book?
Yes, pretty much. Oh. That's all it is.
Yeah, I guess it's probably pretty good.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a Spark Notes on it.
Maybe you just should sell it.
Yeah, I could. I probably could.
Well, pranking people is usually rude, right?
Yeah,
We're going to talk about rude things.
Yeah, that is rude.
Is it rude to do these things or not?
Okay.
Reclining on an airplane.
Okay, I never recline. I'm not a recliner.
Okay.
I don't do it. You know why? Because I'm tall, and I respect the people behind me.
But wait. If you're tall, what's the difference between reclining if you're short?
Because I understand the feeling when someone starts reclining in front of you and it like gets in your business.
Gotcha.
Now, I think it's not rude because you're right.
Yeah.
Because the person in front of you reclines, you get the right to recline too.
It's there.
But I do think you have to do like a check behind you. It's rude if someone's tall behind you and you recline.
I recline on, I think 50 to 60% of my flights.
I just think it depends
if I have it depends if I have extra leg room or not.
Yeah.
If I have extra leg room, I don't really need to recline. But if I'm cramped up, I'm going to recline because I'm most likely being reclined on.
But that means the people behind you probably have extra leg room. So you might be able to recline like more sensibly.
I really don't think about it much. I just do it if I want to.
I always take a peek. Like I look behind if I even feel like reclining.
If it's like a little kid.
If there's a little kid or like someone who's a little on the shorter side and they have enough room, like I don't feel bad at all.
That makes sense.
But like someone should have known on our flight that like we had our laptops out and they reclined and like almost broke our laptops.
I was getting
it's insane.
I was getting hammered.
So it's like be aware. Like do your check before the flight, maybe during the flight, and just like understand the situation.
Yeah. I mean, we did have the middle seat open, so it was kind of fine.
Oh, we played the switch in between. It was great.
Yeah. What about sending your food back?
Sending the food back, I think it really depends on the scenario.
I do too.
If it's for like a reason that really shouldn't be, like if it's slightly undercooked or overcooked, like who cares?
So you hate ketchup. What if there was ketchup on your burger?
If there was ketchup on my burger, I would send it back.
I know you would. If you'd lied there, I would have called you out.
Mayonnaise, I kind of power through, but I cannot do it with ketchup. I can't. I really can't.
If I order a burger and they have like a special sauce that I didn't want on it, or like lettuce, tomato, onion that I don't usually get on it, I'll just take off the lettuce, tomato, onion. I'll keep the sauce on. I'll just eat it.
Yeah, if it's a liquid, it just ruins everything.
If there's a hair in there, though,
oh, forget it. Send it back.
I'll usually send it back.
I did this in Spain. The last day I was in Spain, we went to this sketchy restaurant.
Yeah.
And my steak came out, and it was literally not cooked at all through. The outside was cooked. The inside was purple. Like deep purple.
To send it back.
Yeah, I sent it back, and I got a new steak.
What'd you ask for? Medium?
I asked for medium rare. But I'm telling you, Brian, it looked like it just came out of the fridge.
Oh.
Like it was like barely cooked, just the outside. I was like, this is not healthy. I cannot eat this.
So it depends on the scenario now.
Yeah, if you could eat it, like,
eat it.
Okay, fine. But if they put a liquid on that you didn't ask for, you could send it back. But a solid, you just take it off.
What about chewing with your mouth open?
Chewing with your mouth open. Yeah. Oh, that's rude. Of course it's rude. Stop that.
What about burping? No, I just did that.
That was crazy. No, of course that's rude. You got not. I don't even really like when people like slurp their cereal or soup.
Oh yeah,
like keep it to yourself.
Yeah, that's gross.
Or if you're gonna slurp, like do it for like half a second.
I think the age cutoff is like once you get to double digits, you should chew with your mouth closed.
I think parents should teach their children manners. That's what
I completely agree. Asking for a steak medium well at a steakhouse.
Okay, that's not rude.
Sorry. Asking for a steak well done at a steakhouse.
That's not rude. That's just illegal. You shouldn't.
So I've gone through this thing.
Brian, don't you dare tell me well done.
No, I didn't do it.
Okay.
I get a medium. I just get a medium. Somebody that I know ordered a steak well done at a restaurant and they said no.
Oh, they did. It's disrespectful to the cow, the beef.
But if you really wanted it that way, you're paying $50 for that steak. You should be able to get it done however you want.
No, you definitely can. I feel like they just feel like it's disrespectful because they're like, you shouldn't eat a steak like that, which I agree with.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's rude to order it.
I don't think it's rude to order it either. And I think that if you're paying for it, you should be able to get it burnt to a crisp if you really want to.
Yeah. You're just insane if you order a steak well done.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. You know who the person was?
Your girlfriend?
My sister.
But she was like a vegetarian for a bit, wasn't she?
Yeah,
she's going back and forth.
She was a little upset at those people, the chef.
Yeah.
Can't believe they said no.
I could imagine her going through it. Oh man.
What about taking your shoes off on an airplane?
That's fine. I'm all in for that. That's not rude at all.
I've only done it when I was a kid.
Now, if you're dealing with like gout or like some smelly feet.
What is that, smelly feet?
Gout's like swollen, smelly feet.
That's disgusting.
Keep your shoes on because no one wants to smell that.
Yeah.
But if you're just going barefoot, like if I'm allowed to go
barefoot,
not barefoot,
no socks.
No, if you're wearing sandals, first of all, sandals on a plane, rude, illegal.
That is a little crazy.
But if you have socks on, it's like me walking into someone's house. Like I'm supposed to take my shoes off. So why can't I do that on a plane?
I guess you're right. I mean, it is an enclosed, smaller space, which makes the smell easier to smell.
There are cultures that literally make you take your shoes off before you go into a house.
Yeah, Asian cultures.
Yeah, usually. They won't allow you. So why can't I do that on an airplane?
I don't disagree. I don't think it's rude or not rude. I just think it's a thing. I've worn socks and sandals on a plane. I think.
Like slides?
Yeah, like slides and sandals.
I think it's rude only if your feet smell and you're dealing with someone's like senses. Like if they're grossed out by it, but keep the socks on, it's fine. It's like a slipper.
Okay, fair. What about spitting on the ground?
Spitting, I hate when you spit on the ground.
I do it all the time.
I know you do. But I don't, listen, in the grass, don't care. But like when we're playing basketball pickup in your driveway, I don't need that. I don't need it on the ground.
I tend to do it in the grass. But
yes.
I mean, I have done it on
when we were younger, you used to do it in the driveway when we used to be playing basketball.
I've gotten better with it. I've gotten better.
And I'm like, we're dribbling on that. And then I have it on the ball. And like, no wonder why you
I haven't done that in a long time. I usually spit on the grass if I play basketball. If I'm walking on the sidewalk, I'll spit on the sidewalk.
Yeah, sidewalk's fine. Because you're wearing, I guess we're all wearing shoes. But I'm not touching the ground with my hands on the sidewalk.
Well, sometimes you lick the ground.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Yeah. I have a whole belief on that. Hopefully you got on hottest takes over there.
I think if there's a roof or an overhang, you shouldn't spit there. And if it's open to the sky, I think it's fine to spit there.
Okay.
Unless it's like basketball and you're touching the ground.
Yeah. If your hand has any sort of contact with the spit,
or your tongue
potentially at some point, or tongue, can you not?
You licked a New York City sidewalk.
Yes, but I did it for the bit.
But you did it, though. You did it.
And I'm healthier now as a result of it. Phone booths,
what was the bit?
It's funny. You're going around drinking in the city and like...
I don't know if it is funny.
And
you also licked the golf club that we were playing with one day.
I had to clean it. I had a bad phase. It was a bad phase.
I think the phase is still there.
No.
I think if you have enough drinks, you will lick anything.
My problem is that when I get drunk and I get a little buzzed and you tell me to do something, I'm your best friend. I'm trying to make you laugh. If I'm trying to go for the bit and make you laugh, I know you think it's funny or crazy or silly. I'm going to do it.
I know. And some people are like, what?
Yeah. And just like Brian has like, he's got brain control over me once I get a few drinks in me. It's horrible.
Oh, it's pretty insane. It's pretty insane.
All right, I had a good hypothetical for you. I want you to answer.
Okay.
So I initially put this to retail stores, but I want to broaden the horizon. Okay. Here we go. You got $100 million, but you can't leave a building for 5 years. Would you do it?
Okay.
I think the automatic answer is yes.
The automatic answer is yes.
Okay, now where are you going to go?
My immediate thought is a mall.
A mall. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great one.
Because then I have a food court. There's usually like some beanbag or sofa stores.
Okay, but hear me out. I was thinking like Bass Pro Shop, maybe a Target.
Yeah, no, that's great.
And then I thought even more. I was like, what about like a Funplex or like a Fun Mania?
That would be great. That's my answer is the mall. I think it's the Mall of America.
Oh, okay.
That's where I would go. I have literally everything I need. I have fun. I have outdoor stuff. I have beds, a whole food court, a roller coaster, an ice skating rink, movie theaters, go-karts. I got everything there.
You could also like stay in like someone's famous mansion. There's no limit to the buildings here. So you can go to like Taylor Swift or Kanye West, like any of their huge houses.
The only problem with the mall is that every day I would get woken up at like 8:39 to like thousands and thousands of people.
That's fair. Well, you always have company at least.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, sometimes I like my privacy though.
I was thinking, arcade, maybe like Top Golf for 5 years, then come out of it like the best golfer ever.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Walmart, Home Depot.
Home Depot? No,
come on.
Home Depot smells like wood, and I would smell like wood. It actually smells delicious in there. Not delicious. It smells good. I don't want to eat the wood.
But think of all the things you could build in there.
Oh, you could build some. But then there's people every day there.
Yeah, but like you could probably like work out a deal.
Do they know that you're there?
Yeah, they know you.
Like they're like, this is the residence guy.
Basically, the way I got this idea was that like my girlfriend's in residency. So like imagine you had a residency in a building.
Yeah.
Where you just couldn't leave there.
I'm like just the residency guy.
Yeah,
or the residence guy.
Or like the Costco guy, but a different type of Costco guy than the Costco guys.
Yeah, no, I think I would go to the Mall of America.
Isn't the Mall of America in Jersey?
No.
Oh, not that one?
Not the American Dream.
Oh, okay.
American Dream's a little overrated, to be honest.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, but they have the Beast Burger there, though.
They do. I had it.
Yeah, I would go to a mall, probably the Mall of America. I would have endless fun.
Yeah, okay.
And people would love to come to visit.
I thought like Bass Pro Shop, they might have like a gun range in there.
They might have a Bass Pro Shop at the Mall of America.
They might.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't even know what this thing is. I've never even heard
Mall of America?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it looks like or anything.
It's just a massive mall.
I think I might do like the PGA Superstore.
They might have a PGA Superstore in the Mall of America.
No. That not a superstore. That's common. We still have that gift card. Where's that gift card?
It's in that box.
Yes.
I have a hypothetical for you.
Okay, yeah, why not?
I actually came up with this totally on my own.
That's what I did too. I'm
proud of this.
Yeah, normally we get our stuff from like Reddit or like we see it online, but these two are original makeshift project hypotheticals. Maybe people will use them, or maybe they stink.
Yeah. If Mr. Beast offered you $1 million, but that $1 million came from all of your friends' bank accounts collectively, and they would never find out, would you take it?
What? But they know that they lost it.
They know that they lost money, but they don't know that it's your money now.
Yeah, I would take it.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Just screwing over all your friends.
Oh, so I take all the money out.
It's like if you have 100 friends, then $10,000 would get subtracted from all of their bank accounts.
Is that mathing?
Yeah, I did the math.
Okay, you did the math. If it's $10,000, of course I am. If I'm taking like $100,000 away from my friends, like forget it, I'm not doing that.
All right, so your best 10 friends, $100,000 from each of their bank accounts. If they don't have $100,000, they go $100K in debt.
Oh, see, that's tough.
Your top 10 friends. But they would never know. They would never know. They would just be real sad. Maybe you could help them out a little bit, give them 50 back.
See, like an investment thing, you know, like, oh, I feel bad for you. I'll pay you back your debt.
Yeah. And then they'll think they owe you.
Yeah.
This is like a cynical way to go about this.
I think 10 friends, no. 100 friends, automatically. Because 10 grand, like people could recoup from that in their lives. I'm sure like emergencies and like situations where people like lost money gambling or betting and stuff. I don't care about that money. But if like 100 grand's like, okay, I was saving up for a house and you stole this away from me from my 10 best friends.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
What if it was 20 people, 50K each?
50K is a little more debatable.
How many friends do you think you have that you would consider really close?
Really close?
Like that you can.
You are so good at segues because I'm going to go into something after this. Forget it.
Good.
It's not a pod. Yeah. Well, oh, God. I think really close friends. I think like my 2 roommates. I think you. I think Venezia.
Probably 10, right?
Probably around, probably 10. I mean, I talk to a lot of friends through group chats and stuff, but like solid.
Core group.
Yeah. I'm thinking like, groomsmen.
Yeah.
Like who's going to be my bridal party?
You could probably
10.
get 10.
Yeah. I think some people are going to get cut and they're not.
So your answer is no.
I wouldn't do it for 10 people.
You wouldn't do it 10 people.
No. But I think I would do it for like, if they were sacrificing like 25 grand each, whatever that math is, I think I'm doing it.
25
Like
grand
$1 million,
each.
Brian.
Yeah, but that's just you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Jeez.
Think about the things that I could do, and then everyone's going to want to be friends with me.
Yeah, you sound like a villain in a movie. Jeez.
You were great at transitions.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
My friends.
Yeah, your friends. Yeah, I feel like we started this podcast very like topic based, and now this is the back and forth that people are used to.
We're doing better.
Yeah, I like it. Talk about friends. There's something that we should be really proud of. 91% of people are no longer friends with who they considered their best friend. We're one of the 9%.
I'm trying to process that.
Okay. You want me to read it again?
Yeah, I'm trying to process that.
91% of people are no longer friends with who they considered their best friend.
Like in high school?
Like, I think just throughout life. So, like, maybe you're 25 years old, you have a best friend. By the time you're 30, you don't have it. You could have a kid growing up from elementary school that was your best friend.
I had a best friend in preschool. His name was Josh Fox.
Josh Fox?
Never spoke to him after preschool.
That was just 1 year?
It was preschool.
That was it?
Yep.
Okay.
He moved to the town next to us. I never talked to him again.
Josh Fox.
Shout out Josh. Hey, if you want to reach out, I've never talked to you since we were 2 years old or whatever.
Imagine he's like, oh my God, my name got dropped. Someone's going to send it to him. No, I had some preschool best friends and growing up. And then we met in first grade. And, we pretty much been riding it out for 20 years.
Yeah, we've still been here. Still here.
12% of people have no close friends at all. So you mentioned close friends before. I was like, yeah, I think I have at least 10 like really close friends.
Yeah, I think I have around that too. Like I would say, 7 to 10 like really close friends.
Well, 12% of people don't have any close friends at all, which I thought was crazy.
Because they're weirdos.
No, it's not. Because there could be a lot of reasons. Okay, well,
maybe they're just weirdos.
59% of people say they have a best friend. So 59% of people have a best friend.
Oh,
like
okay.
what? Dude,
really?
41% don't? Like to me, that didn't make any sense.
That's a weird thing. I feel like if you have friends, you should have a at least very good friend.
Technically, if you have one friend, you should have a best friend because that is the best friend that you have.
Yeah, they just don't admit it.
Yeah, it's like could be once. Can best friends be one-sided? Didn't Kevin Hart and Kai Cenat debate this?
I don't know.
No, they debated one best friend versus multiple best friends.
What'd you say?
Can best friends be one-sided?
I think I've seen that before.
Like, can I have a best friend here, but that like I could be someone's best friend, but you're my best friend. So therefore, I'm not best friends with them. I'm best friends with you.
I think that it can. I mean, the best friend word gets thrown around a lot. I think these days, like where it's like I say that I have like 3 to 4 best friends. Like you can say that, but yeah, I think they could be one-sided.
Okay,
like maybe that person is one of the 12%ers that doesn't have many friends.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, that guy's my best friend.
Yeah.
Bob, my only friend.
51% of people struggle to find new friends, especially as they age and get older, which I think is fair.
Yep.
And then my final twist and point on this is that guys have it so much easier than girls by making friends.
I agree with that.
You go play
100%.
basketball, you go play pool, you go to a bar, you bond over sports. Girls have nothing.
I also think that girls are just way more judgmental and guys are way more open to just talking to random people.
I think so too.
Like I've seen that in pretty much every scenario I've ever been in with a girl.
But I think it's because of the activities. Like I wouldn't just create random small talk with a guy on a train just to be friends with him. But like if I'm playing pool, if I'm playing basketball, if I have sports to bond over watching.
Yeah, but like you're talking about what's going. If you see a guy wearing a Knicks hat and you're wearing a Knicks hat, you're like, oh, what do you think about Jalen Brunson?
I say let's go Mets to like every single Mets person I walk by.
That makes sense.
And then all of a
sports
sudden
is like a huge thing.
Yeah.
I mean, music is a big thing too, but girls have that as well.
But I think even like going to a bar and like say you're sitting at the bar alone having a drink, as a guy, you're going to talk to more people than a girl would. Girls don't really do that.
1,000%. Yeah.
And guys are just just hanging out, watching some sports, drink a beer. Hey, what do you think about this game?
Yeah, what's your favorite beer? What kind of beer you're drinking?
And then he's in your wedding, and then it's crazy.
Yeah, and then he's your best friend for life. I completely agree with that.
Good transition.
You were talking about Kevin Hart.
Yes, here we go.
I want to talk about celebrities that we've met.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Rate these celebrities we have met 1 to 10 on how nice they are in person.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I want you to just be transparent with our viewers.
It's horrible.
You ready? Kevin Hart.
So I'm ranking them basically?
No. Rate them 1 through 10
Okay.
So you could give everyone a 10, but then you're just lying.
Okay. Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart was great. I think he was super respectful and very like business oriented. Like he knew for the 2 videos we shot with him, he wanted to give it his all and make sure that our channel is successful.
And we only had like what? 2 to 5 minutes with 5 minutes with him. So it was quick.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say 5 minutes. Probably like, no, 5 minutes.
It was a short amount of time.
Yeah. So
A short amount of time.
I think Kevin Hart was a class act, but I don't think he was like overwhelmingly like wanting to know us because it was a short time. So I'm gonna put him at a 7.5.
Yeah. I think if we hung out with him, we would have gave him a 10 because he seems like a super nice guy.
Yeah, but he was like, it's his movie premiere. He was in his zone. We're gonna put it at a 7.5.
Yeah, I think that's a safe one. The Costco guys.
Costco guys. Now, meeting the Costco guys, I had no idea what to expect.
Me either. They came into this basement and I was like, I don't know if this is how they are in person, if they're totally like mean people in real life or whatever.
They pulled up in a Cybertruck.
They did.
And he was like, hey, you want to come for a ride? I was like,
Yeah.
sure.
I think they're like the nicest people we've met.
I'm going to put them at a 9.5 only because I feel like I can't put them at a 10. I feel like I can't put anyone at a 10 unless
can't.
they're like the nicest person on earth.
You're right.
But I mean, they're super respectful. They're family oriented. They're fans of the channel.
They're the best.
They treat us the best. We love them.
And everyone's going to say we're glazing, but they're just actually nice people.
Yeah. I'm like, I compare AJ to like that little league coach that you had when you were
That's
a kid.
a good comparison.
And it's like he's someone who cares a lot. He cares about your development, you as a person, and he's teaching you more than just content. He's teaching you about life.
Okay. Interesting. All right. What about Bert Kreischer?
Bert Kreischer was solid. So we hung out with him at the after party.
We did,
more so.
yes. So he crashed one of our interviews in a cool, funny way, and then we went to a club with him at night.
Yeah.
So in that time period.
I'm gonna say he's an 8.5.
Yeah, he's pretty nice.
Put him. You know why? Because I saw how he treated his family too.
Yeah.
Because
He also went out of his way to get in our interview, and it helped us.
Yeah.
Like that made the interview that much better.
Yes, and I think like I saw him around his wife, and like the way that he brought her along. He was working the room, making sure that he made a great impression on everyone. I think he went out of his way, and going above and beyond is something that I respect. 8.5.
No, I think he's hilarious too. And he took his shirt off at the nightclub. It was awesome. We have a video of it. I don't know where that video is.
I have it somewhere,
All right,
but
cool.
I don't know if we can post it.
All right. We put it in the podcast.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut was great. The funniest thing that I remember is him walking like probably a football field away. And then I waved to him like this, and he just goes,
Yeah, he's like the funniest guy that's not trying to be funny. He's just a naturally funny guy.
we were like, oh, I'm nervous what to wear to the red carpet later. And he's
Yeah.
like, I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
was
that
awesome.
is awesome. I love that.
him.
I'm going to put him at like an 8.5.
Yeah.
I like 8.5. I think he's a competitor. I feel like he can be mean if he wants to.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I think him and Kobayashi don't like each other.
Yeah. But overall, he's just a nice dude and
Super nice.
just very genuine. Like he felt like a normal dude who eats a lot of hot dogs.
That's exactly what he felt like.
Normal
All right.
dude. Fun.
What about Scotty Scheffler?
Scotty Scheffler. Okay. Now he like kind of ditched us for an interview.
He did. We went up to him. I think you went up to him.
I did. He was walking past us. I was like, Scotty, you got time for an interview? I was
like, no, not right
he
now.
goes, guys, not right now. To be honest, though, I think he either missed a cut for the first time in a long time the week before.
did, yeah. I think
Or
he
he like came in like 30th place, which is awful
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
So to be fair, Scotty Scheffler had a point.
I don't think we technically met him. We just said something to him, and based off that one interaction, I would probably just put him at like a 5, just neutral.
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm putting him at a 5.
I would love to meet him though, because I think he's a great guy.
And I think he'll loosen up in like a scenario, but he's also like a family-oriented guy, strictly business. He plays golf tournaments to win.
Big X the plug.
Big X the plug. Okay.
Hey.
Because I'm bagging him up. I'm going to put Big X at like, honestly, he took the time. I'm going to put him at a 7.
I was going to say 7.5. He was a nice guy. I
Yeah.
thought he was pretty nice.
And he honestly just wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like everyone else is coming at him with questions that, were less fun and
Yeah.
more about his music and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, what's your favorite white song ever?
What's your favorite white song ever?
What's your favorite white person song?
And he loved the question. He had
did
so
lo-
much fun. It was all lighthearted questions, and he was just having a fun. He was having a fun. He was having fun. He was being one of the boys.
Yeah. And I just feel like, getting celebrities in that environment and like loosening them up is something that I take a lot of pride in.
Yeah,
When
I
we get
agree.
to interview them. I feel like they have fun, and that's all we want.
The Rizzler.
The Rizzlers, See, I was saving the 10 for someone.
it might be a 10.
I'm going to put him at 10. He's a little kid.
You're glazing, bro.
I'm not glazing.
You're glazing,
dude.
bro.
Stop it. That's Cap,
he's
bro.
That's
nice Cap.
He's a nice kid. He's a nice person.
He's a little kid. Like, why?
He's 8 years old.
Have you ever met an 8-year-old that's not nice?
I'm sure I have.
Probably when I was 8. But as an adult, I've never met an 8-year-old I didn't like.
We definitely had some hatred when we were 8 years old with people.
No, but he's the nicest kid. And I'm not glazing. That's just what he
glazing,
is.
bro. Stop
I'm not
glazing,
dude. Everyone loves him. You don't get that big of a following without being a lovable, friendly family.
No, I agree with that. I love the Rizzler's the man. Overtime Megan.
Overtime Megan was great. She was super nice.
Super nice girl.
Now, you knew her previously because you worked at Overtime.
I did work at Overtime. I worked with her like 2 to 3 times. So we were on like a walk down the hallway, like a head nod or like a, hey, how are you? Not on a first name basis kind of thing.
I'm going to put her at an 8 because I think she was super nice with us.
Yeah.
I feel like once we got over the barrier of getting to know each other, she really opened up.
I agree.
So I feel like at first, like it could be tough to like introduce yourself to people and celebrities specifically.
Yeah.
But once we got past that barrier, we became friends. I'll put her at an 8.
And she did our podcast. She did some filter videos with us. She was great.
Yeah.
Great person. Last one, Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. That's good. That's good. I like Sexy Red. Now.
So background, we waited 2 hours just to interview her and we got like 46 seconds of an interview and I don't think she looked at me in the eye.
No, I don't think she did either. She was wearing sunglasses at nighttime, I think. So
we're not even going to ever use that video.
Probably not. But you know what? We fought it out. I'm going to put her at a 3.
A 3? Jesus.
Listen. It's not because she's not nice. I'm sure she's a pleasure to be around.
I'm sure if she wasn't stressed out in a media environment, I think she doesn't like media and answering questions like that in that environment. She's just trying to hang out, party, and perform. If she was on the podcast, I saw her on Theo. She seemed extremely nice.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure she would have a great time if she came to the studio and was on the podcast with us.
No, I think that's fair. I'm just putting her at a 3 because you know what? I didn't even get to meet her.
Personal
Brian met her. No. And, we waited for a long time and that's on us. That was our decision. So I don't hate that, but I didn't get an impression of her. So how could I rate her higher by not knowing her?
No, you're not wrong.
So I'm going to put her at 3, not because she's mean, not because she's not nice.
Because you hate her.
No, because we just didn't get enough time together.
You're more than welcome to come on the pod. We would love to have you.
Yeah, she's pretty famous though. She's pretty big. You know who else is famous?
Who?
The alphabet.
The alphabet?
Who's the most famous celebrity for each letter of the alphabet? So we're going to go.
Wait, how do you say alphabet?
Alphabet.
You just said alphabet.
Alphabet.
You said it again.
Alphabet.
Alphabet.
I don't know how to say it.
Alphabet.
Alphabet.
Did you go to speech classes growing up?
Who's the most famous celebrity for each letter of the alphabet? Okay, so I have the first 10 letters of the alphabet because I didn't want to go through the entire alphabet.
Okay. Stop saying it.
Okay. The letter A.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
That's just my gut reaction.
Really?
Did you do research?
I put 3 celebrities at like each one just to have a basis in my head.
Oh, I have one. But wait. First letter, first name?
First letter, first name.
Amy Winehouse.
No, that's not most famous.
I'm just thinking off the top of my head, Zach. Jeez, give me some
Dude,
credit.
think about it. A celebrities.
Oh, yeah. Albert Pujols?
No. Maybe Adele.
Amy Winehouse is more famous than Adele.
What about Happy Gilmore 2?
Well, that's a movie, and that's not
Okay, who's the actor?
Adam Sandler.
I think it's Adam Sandler.
It might be. It's Adam Sandler or Amy Winehouse.
I don't think you're giving Amy Winehouse.
You don't know who Amy Winehouse is?
I do know who she is, but why are you giving her so much credit?
She's a legend.
I also wrote down Arnold Schwarzenegger, though.
Aretha Franklin? Amelia Earhart?
Okay.
Whoa.
You took this way further than I thought.
Whoa, hold on. Al Pacino?
Al Pacino's a big one.
Albert Einstein?
Albert Einstein, that's a... see, I said celebrity, though. I guess Einstein was a
They're all
celebrity.
celebrities.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, now we're going to have to break this down only 3 letters per video. And we're going to go through the entire alphabet.
Okay. Oh, I know. I know the answer.
Who's the answer?
Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
You just went somewhere where I didn't think you were going to go.
Next letter.
I put Adele, Angelina Jolie, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Adam Sandler. Those were the...
It's Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
If we're going living, it might be Adam Sandler.
What about the letter B?
Byron Buxton?
No, that's
hold on. Bradley Cooper.
That's a good one.
He's pretty famous. Brian Conforth, that's me. He's pretty up there. Benjamin Franklin.
Okay.
It's got to be Benjamin Franklin.
Who's more famous? Benjamin Frank? Who's the more famous celebrity? Benjamin Franklin or Beyonce?
Benjamin Franklin. He's on the $100 bill. Come on, these historians, these historic people.
Brad Pitt, Billie Eilish.
No. Benjamin Franklin. Or Benjamin Button.
Stop it.
He has a disease named after him.
This is crazy by you. What about the letter C?
Carl Weiser.
Okay.
Christopher Columbus.
Christopher Columbus?
He's got to be.
Over Cristiano Ronaldo?
Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Who's more famous, Columbus or Ronaldo? Damn.
Yeah, the other two I had was Chris Hemsworth, Cameron Diaz, but I don't know.
No, that's a good matchup. Christopher Columbus or,
What are you thinking?
I think, that's crazy. I think it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wow!
I think he's more famous than Christopher Columbus.
The man who discovered America.
Yeah, he's a fake. He's a fraud. He also murdered millions of people, thousands of people. Cristiano Ronaldo never murdered anybody.
All right, maybe we'll do the first 6 letters of the alphabet.
Yeah, let's do 3 more.
Okay.
I like this game.
D.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
They have to be real?
They have to be real.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump?
It's probably Donald Trump.
You think so?
I think he's the most famous person of our generation.
Okay, over Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Definitely.
There wasn't a lot of do names.
Do names?
Sorry, I typoed Dua Lipa and I said Dua Lipa and I read do as I looked at it.
Okay.
There's not a lot of D names. Dua Lipa, Daniel Radcliffe.
I was thinking Daniel Radcliffe. What about Daniel Cormier? No. Donald Trump has it, I think. I don't think that there's any.
Are there any other presidents that would be that famous or historians?
Donald Glover.
I wouldn't put him there.
Dreykus Duplessis. No, I think it's Donald Trump.
Okay. What about the letter E?
I think it's Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen? Really?
Or
I think there's someone else that you have to think
Elmo.
of. Elmo?
Eleanor.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
Yeah.
No.
That starts with F.
Or Eleanor was his wife, wasn't it?
I don't know. Elsa?
There's a songwriter, red hair.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran is probably the most famous currently.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know her name.
It's Leviosa.
I don't know her name.
No?
What's Emma Roberts?
Emma Watson.
Oh, Emma Watson.
There's one big one that you're missing out.
Ed Sheeran?
Now, spaceships, rockets.
Oh, Elon Musk. He's the most famous.
You think so?
Probably. Definitely. I would say 100%. Unless there's a historic person. Let me think for a second. Edward Scissorhands?
No, that's not. This is killing me. You're cracking me up. Okay, that's it.
Okay, it's probably Elon Musk.
What about F?
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
You think so?
FDR.
No, come on.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury?
Freddie Mercury, that's who I had.
It's FDR.
Fly me to the moon.
Let me above the stars. That's, what's his name? From New Jersey.
Yes.
I forget his name.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. That's Frank Sinatra.
I think it's Freddie Mercury. But you think it's Franklin, it's FDR?
It's probably FDR.
Okay.
That's Let's talk. Let's talk. I have a question.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about the WNBA
Okay.
since they're celebrities.
Let's do it. Why not?
Who's your favorite WNBA player?
Candace Parker.
How many do you think you can name in 30 seconds?
Maybe 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Asia Washington.
Don't do it. Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson. Asia Washington's a lady I used to work for in college.
Okay. Should WNBA players get paid more or less than these careers?
Here we go.
Let's see let's see their worth in your head.
Okay, this is what I live for.
WNBA players or teachers?
Oh, teachers, the youth. The Utes.
They teach the youth.
My cousin Vinny says the Utes.
Okay, what do you say?
Youth.
Who gets paid more?
I'm going to say that...
Who do you want to get paid more?
Who do I want?
That's the question. Should WNBA players get paid more or less than these careers?
You put me on mountains that I just can't...
Who do you think deserves more money?
They're hills I can't die on.
Who deserves more money, WNBA or teachers?
It should be teachers, I guess. Right?
Yeah, I think so. I think teachers should get paid more. The fact is, though, is that there's thousands and thousands of teachers, and there's only 200 WNBA players? 150?
Probably. I think my biggest problem is that teachers should be paid more. It's not that WNBA players should be paid less, or that they should be paid more too.
You're trying to save yourself.
Yeah, I'm just it's a hill.
Well, teachers get paid $71,699,000 per year.
Okay.
WNBA players, I'll tell you after. What about WNBA players or pilots? Who should get paid more?
Pilots are flying people places. It's
safety.
a big deal. Now, listen, pilots make a lot of money. I know that. For a fact. It depends what pilot.
Who deserves to get paid more?
I'm going to say pilots.
You think they deserve to get paid more?
I think they have their reputation and lives on the line.
No, yeah, you're not wrong.
Listen,
WNBA
pilots.
players don't have lives on the line.
When's the last time a WNBA player had to land a plane in the Hudson? Huh?
I don't think ever.
Exactly. So we'll go pilots.
Well, pilots do get paid more, and they get paid almost $200,000 per year.
No, they make good money. I know a pilot.
What about WNBA players or NBA players?
And NBA players.
Why?
Because more people go to the games.
You're correct.
And more people view. I think if the views were the same and the people at the games were the same, I think, sure, make it even. But I think
100%.
I think the NBA overall, NBA players, it's more entertaining for people just based off the viewership.
Cam Newton said that Major League Baseball will be surpassed by the WNBA in 20 years.
Yeah, I saw that. I think that's ridiculous.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah, baseball's a dying sport. No, we actually had one of the most viewed playoffs
Who's
of all
we?
time.
Are you the MLB?
No, I'm just
we?
speaking. I'm a Mets fan, so I associate.
Okay. WNBA players get paid almost $150,000 on average.
Oh, 150 is better than I would have thought. On average?
What'd you think? Like under 100?
I thought it was going to be around like 100.
Pro pickleball players or WNBA players?
Let's stop messing around. New sport, new people. Pickleball deserves less than WNBA players.
I would think so too. I would hope so.
Stop messing around. No one's watching pickleball.
They make more than WNBA players.
No, they don't.
The average pro pickleballer gets paid $260,000 per year.
And we're just seeing what's wrong with the world.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. WNBA players deserve more than pickleballers.
I'm not saying that like it takes less talent or anything. Listen, I respect
It definitely
pickleball.
takes less talent.
No, I think it's just less entertaining too. It's like put it where the
Would you
eyeballs
rather
are.
watch a WNBA game or a pickleball match?
A WNBA game? 10 times out of 10.
All right, there you go.
No, pickleball's awful to watch. I don't care if it's men, women, or whoever.
I love playing pickleball.
Yeah, it's great.
What about WNBA players or U.S. senators?
Listen, I'm not a political guy.
You don't know what their job is.
I don't know what their job is. I don't know what they're actually doing.
They just stand there.
I think a lot of people are just figureheads. They're just up there for the show,
They're just people.
while other people make the big decisions.
They're puppets. The puppeteers are behind them.
I listen. I don't know politics at all, so therefore I'm going to go WNBA.
Deserves more money.
Yes, why
All
not?
right.
There's
Well,
too many senators, and then a lot of them are good.
I think there's only 9.
The 9 aren't good.
Actually, I might be wrong, but
I think it's
there's
20.
9.
Is it 13 or
I think
26?
there's 9.
No, senators, dude. There's a lot of senators. Isn't there one per state?
Wait, the Senate has 100 members, 2 from each state. I was wrong. Why did I say 9?
I don't know. The House of Representatives, I think, is 26.
U.S. senators make more than WNBA players. They make $174,000 per year.
I'm just a bill.
What about WNBA players or garbage men? Who deserves more money?
WNBA players? Come on. But
that's easy.
yeah, first of all, garbage men. What year are we in, Brian? Sanitation service.
I was gonna put that down, but
Sanitation services.
I'm sorry. Sorry for the disrespect.
They make like 150 grand, don't they?
No, they make like $44,000
Oh.
per year, and then WNBA players make almost $150K per year.
That's very interesting.
So there you go.
Okay, I have a few picks for you.
Pictures,
No.
top picks.
No. All right, final segment alert. Oh wait,
Do
you want it? Do you want it?
What do I want?
Your monologue.
You don't want to give the crowd it?
No, you could give it to them. Are you prepared? Do you want me to do the segment, then you do the monologue?
I'll talk to them about the live show.
Okay.
Go upstairs.
I'm leaving them out of here.
I can't do it with you here. Hello, guys. Zach is walking up the stairs. We're going to wait for him to get upstairs. This is Brian's monologue. Welcome to the monologue. We have a live show. This is not going to be a promotion. I'm just going to talk about the live show because I'm excited for it. To be transparent with you, 2 weeks, we had no idea what we were going to do at the live show. Now, 2 weeks later, we know exactly what we're going to do. Maybe 90, 80% of what we're going to do, and it's going to be sick. What else is going on in my life? March 13th, Way to Go Hall on our website. Go buy it. Go buy tickets. It's going to be fun. What else is going on in my life? God, I only have a minute. Oh, God, I can't think. What am I doing? I'm going to Vegas next week. That's next week's monologue, though. Stupid. It's me and my girlfriend's 5-year anniversary this weekend. Yes! Shout out to her. And me. No, shout out to her. Going to the arcade. What else? What am I doing? I'm doing nothing this week. I'm so boring. All right. I didn't have much. I just went blank. Sorry about that.
You didn't talk about anything?
No, it was funny.
I got something for you.
It was funny.
I got a surprise.
All right, it's a piece of paper. It's a ticket.
It's a parking ticket. Your dad wanted me to give it to you.
Yeah, I know. I got to pay him. $50 a pop. I have like 3 of them. I got to pay $150.
Why?
I got one at your house, and I got 2 in my apartment.
Oh, you got one at my house?
A long time ago. I haven't paid it.
Jeez.
No, sorry. Don't. I paid it.
Okay, I got 3 things for you. 3 potential final topics. One's more of a question. One's a game.
Whatever you think is going to perform the best, Seth. Talk to me, Goose.
I feel bad because we never read the comments from the Roast Us thing, and that was in the podcast. So I kind of want to do that now at the end of the podcast, and then do the game time outside of it.
And do it.
Okay, we're gonna read the comments from the roast us. We're gonna
so Zach asked people to roast us in the comments of one of our previous YouTube videos or podcasts, and here they are.
Now the sad thing is, the first time we did that, like 2 years ago, it dominated across platforms. Recently, one of the worst videos we posted.
I think it was the. I don't know what it was actually.
No, it's whatever. But what's fun, and I'll share it after we have some news. Okay. First comment from Will Carney-X4P.
Okay.
Said, how is he bad at geography? He has all 7 continents right above his eyebrows.
Take your hat off.
I think they're talking about you.
Yeah, okay.
I think
Whoa, Zach!
I think they were talking about you on that one. That's Will roasted you.
Your head actually isn't that. I mean, it's just long. It goes back far. It's
know.
not that big of a. It's just a wide forehead.
Well, all 7 continents. Here's the USA,
You probably could put a map of
or
a tattoo of a world map on your forehead.
North America. I probably can. Maybe that's what I'll do at the live show.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Colin Talks Sports. If a tomato and a squash had a podcast. Yeah, that's because you're red.
And you're what?
And I'm, I guess, a long vegetable.
Like a
Squash a long
weird
vegetable?
I'm getting my redness treated this week.
I know.
So
You don't look
back
so
off.
red right now.
Yeah, but it goes in phases.
It goes in phases. Okay, here's another one about me. Zach looks like the kind of guy whose first kiss in high school was the lunch lady. From Matt Stevers, 5193. I don't know.
that even mean?
I had a good relationship with a lot of the lunch ladies.
Whoa.
No, not like
Whoa.
that. Remember Nancy?
Yeah.
Sit down!
I don't remember her as well as you do.
That was
apparently.
Nancy. Oh, and what was her name? Margaret?
What did you guys do?
Margaret? Was that her name?
That's why you stayed in from recess all the time.
No.
Stayed in the lunchroom.
No, relax. There's someone out there for everybody. This is from Mad Dog Master. For Brian, it's a barber.
I have a bad haircut?
I don't know.
I think when we did this, I didn't have a haircut, but I got a haircut like a week and a half.
Okay, yeah, it looks good. Yeah, you still have hair, so there you go.
That's true.
Zach's brain freeze will cause an avalanche.
What?
I think because my head is so big and tall that, like, if I get a brain freeze, thank you, Giorgio.
I think you should
Scott
be banned
Bruises.
from wearing hats
You think so?
on this podcast.
No, I feel like not.
It just does better. It just performs better.
We've been doing fine, I feel like.
I know, but it just does better.
You guys eat like 5-year-olds. Try more foods. Thank you, Bobby. Cool.
That's the worst roast of all time.
Colorado Jeep guy. You think Zach might be able to afford a new hat at this point? Yeah,
Seriously.
It's time for a new hat. Well, this
You
is a
rotate
different
through
hat.
like 3.
Yeah, I know.
And this is your newest one, I think.
I think so. I don't know. The polo one even.
Just
the
get a
looking
new
old.
hat,
Yeah,
Zach.
I will. I want to get sponsored by that brand. The
Hat brand?
47,
Oh,
whatever
it's
it
on
is.
the other side, yeah.
Wherever it is. Adam Gabriel, frontal lobe with an X, frontal globe with a check. So I think he's implying that my head is a globe and it's not a frontal lobe.
You should shave your head again.
Jimmy Two Shush. This is the last one. These boys ain't took them hoodies off in 8 months.
I don't have a hoodie on, so that is done.
Okay, but then he followed up and replied to it after he got some traction on his comment and said, wardrobe's 94% hoodies and black shirts. Which I think I have a black
Yeah,
shirt
did you do that on
underneath. And no, I did
I'm not wearing a black shirt. I'm actually safe on this one.
No, but I think it's because we post a lot of short form content that people think that we wear
Yeah.
the same outfit all the time, but we just sit down here for 2 hours.
I mean,
and
that's
record content
pretty
for the week.
accurate. My wardrobe is not very vast.
No,
It's pretty
really not.
basic.
And that was pretty much it for the roast. One thing I want to do though, and I don't know if we'll do this at the live show or not, but this is, I'm sure you promoted it in your monologue. But I want to read roast comments during the live show and then also ask audience members
Yes,
throughout
we will
it.
be doing that.
So we're going to have audience come up. So if you want to roast us, you can come to our live show.
The roast of Brian and Zach live.
And that's the podcast.
Our
my
live
friends.
show, you can get tickets on our website at our link in our bio. If you look up Makeshift Project, White Eagle Hall, or live show, Jersey City, New Jersey, it'll pop up. Tickets are $25. It's going to be a hell of a time. We figured out like a rough estimate of what we're doing. It's going to be it's going to be electric. So if you're in the area, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, anywhere, fly in if you want to. Buy tickets, come through. We'll come and meet you. We'll say what's good.
You want to see the new show poster with the Rizzler?
Yeah,
So I think I
I saw
sent.
it.
No, but I did a new one because I think this is better. Do you like that?
Yes.
I'll flash that up on the
I
screen.
love it. We should
felt-
put our new guy. Should we announce our new guy?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, I think we're going to have Alex Day. He used to be Overtime Day. Alex Day, he's a big New York sports content creator that we're very good friends with. I think he's going to be hosting the live show, and then we're going to get a comedian that's TBD who it is.
We've done content with Alex before, and it dominated.
Yeah, it does well.
He was on the 102nd podcast.
Everyone loves him, especially in New Jersey, New York area.
Yeah.
Which is great. So he'll be on the poster next week, maybe.
Yes, and now all we have to do is shout out our members.
Cloaks Troops.
Cokes Troops. Yes.
Penguins 06.
Penguins 06. Very good. That's Abby.
Anonymous
Thomas
or
unknown.
Flynn.
Thomas Flynn.
Christian
is Cokes Troops.
Yes, I remember his name this time.
Who's
Shout out to you,
the
Christian.
thrill?
Phil the Thrill.
Phil the Thrill. Yes, and you got one more. The first one ever. She's a girl.
Abby.
Julia Kern.
Julia Kern's
there. Yes.
How do you know it's a girl?
And no, I don't. I actually don't.
And that's all.
I want to throw out a shout out for George. I honestly can't remember the conversation we had or if he was in the comment section, but he wanted us to do a cameo for him. I said, hey, listen, you know what? Shout out you. Go watch the podcast.
George.
George.
All right, bye, George.